Open season in the NFL, and it's wild. Winners are taking victory laps while losers lick their wounds. The Minnesota Vikings are pulling off moves like chess masters, trading their quarterback in a play that could either shoot them to the stars or crash and burn. The Baltimore Ravens are stirring the pot, dropping jaws with their bold choices and hoping to turn the tide with a single powerhouse addition. Then there's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the cool kids making magic happen. Their GM crafting a winning formula with a mix of old stars and fresh talent. But watch out, not everyone's playing it smart. Some are quickly using up their opportunities, like spending money at a fair, making us question who will stand around when the beat drops. Bold moves. The Houston Texans have really stepped up their game by bringing in some big names to boost their team. They got Stephon Diggs, a top wide receiver from the Buffalo Bills. Diggs is a game changer, known for making big plays and running routes like a pro. He joins a squad that already has Nico Collins and Tank Dell, making the Texans' passing game look pretty exciting this season. They also signed Robert Woods earlier this offseason. Woods is another experienced receiver who's been great in past games. He's on board with a $15.25 million deal for 2 years. The Texans are counting on him to bring more options for their young quarterback, C.J. Stroud, aiming to spice up their attack from the air. Minnesota Vikings, twice the cleverness in NFL chess. The Minnesota Vikings have played the NFL free agency like grandmasters in a chess game, making strategic moves that would make any opponent wary. They said farewell to some heavy hitters on defense, only to welcome Jonathan Grenard, Andrew Van Ginkel, and Blake Cashman with open arms. This trio of acquisitions is akin to hitting a jackpot in the NFL talent casino. Baltimore Ravens, a double dose of strategy and surprises. The Ravens experienced a bit of a stumble, letting go of stars like Patrick Queen and trading Morgan Moses. This move has left some scratching their heads, as the Ravens are known for their strategic mastery over the NFL landscape. Yet, in the spirit of resilience, they're still moving forward. They brought in Derrick Henry, igniting discussions on whether this move positions them as AFC favorites. Henry's addition is expected to inject dynamism into their offense, especially in the running game and screen attack, potentially being the silver lining the Ravens were searching for. The decision to trade Moses, despite his solid performance and Iron Man streak, suggests a forward-looking strategy, especially with Ronnie Stanley staying on after a contract restructure. This move indicates a focus on future potentials in rebuilding the offensive line through younger talents and draft picks. Losing Clowney could pose a challenge in finding a replacement who can match his disruptive presence on the field. However, the Ravens seem prepared to navigate these waters, with Trenton Simpson and Roquan Smith ready to step up. More winners. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Twice the cool and twice the wizardry. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have become the standout team in the NFL, with GM Jason Light performing like a wizard in the trade market. Keeping stars like Baker Mayfield and Mike Evans, Light has ensured the Buccaneers ship is sailing with pride. Mayfield, with a $4 million prove-it deal, has been proving his worth by tossing footballs with precision, while Evans ensures they're caught with golden hands. Under Light's magical management, Mayfield has outperformed expectations, leading the Buccaneers to a series of victories reminiscent of an era long past. Coach Todd Bowles has lauded Mayfield's leadership, comparing him to a modern-day Jack Sparrow, leading with swagger and heart. With Mayfield at the helm, the Buccaneers are not just playing for the playoffs, they're on a quest to conquer the seas of the NFL. The Buccaneers' success is about the strategic acquisitions during the free agency frenzy. Light made moves to ensure the team is well equipped for future battles. The return of Jordan Whitehead, the safety who acts like a lookout, ensures the Buccaneers' ship is ready to spot and tackle any dangers that lie ahead on their voyage to victory. Kirk Cousins, the bold bet of the Atlanta Falcons. Kirk Cousins represents the Atlanta Falcons' big gamble, like putting all your chips on one number and spinning the roulette wheel. The Falcons are shouting from the rooftops, betting that Cousins is the key to turning their fortunes around. It's a high-risk, high-reward scenario that could see them soaring to new heights or facing a tough lesson in the unpredictability of bold moves. Kirk's story is about the excitement and nerve-wracking anticipation that comes with taking a leap of faith. New York Giants, the shopping spree. The Giants are like those shoppers who hit the mall and grab all the best deals before anyone else knows what's happening. Snagging John Runyon Jr., Jermaine Eluemunor, and Brian Burns, they're setting the stage to be the main buzz. Letting go of Saquon Barkley and Xavier McKinney might have been a bitter pill, but in their eyes, it's all about securing that spotlight and being the team everyone can't stop talking about. Los Angeles Chargers, the puzzle masters. The Los Angeles Chargers signing of Gus Edwards marks a strategic move to bolster their running game. Edwards, known for his powerful and efficient running style, comes from the Ravens with a solid track record, having racked up at least 700 rushing yards in 4 out of 6 seasons, including a career-high 810 yards and 13 touchdowns in 2023. Despite his limited role in the passing game, Edwards' addition addresses a key need for the Chargers following the departure of Austin Eckler to the Commanders. This signing not only reunites Edwards with former Ravens offensive coordinator Greg Roman, but also places him in a promising setup with head coach Jim Harbaugh. As the Chargers navigate the offseason, Edwards' role as a versatile running back is expected to complement the team's existing talents and possibly lead a rejuvenated backfield strategy. However, with the Chargers likely looking to further enhance their running back room through the draft or additional signings, Edwards' impact will be one to watch as this season approaches. Chicago Bears, the bold shakers. The Chicago Bears are shaking up the game by signing new players. They started big by bringing Kevin Byard onto the team, showing they're serious about winning. They didn't stop there, though. The Bears also signed Jake Martin, Dante Pettis, Keenan Allen, and many others, mixing experienced players with fresh talent. This mix creates a lot of excitement and could lead to great teamwork. The Bears aim to build a strong team that can go far in the competition. By choosing players from different backgrounds, they hope to find the perfect balance of skills and experience. This strategy is not just about getting good players, but also about creating a team that works well together. They believe that this combination can lead to success both on and off the field. Everyone is watching to see how these choices will pay off during the games. The stealthy strategists. Eagles, Seahawks, Titans. The Eagles, Seahawks, and Titans are like quiet treasure hunters in football. They don't make a lot of noise, but choose their players very carefully. These teams focus on smart choices rather than just spending lots of money. They pick players who may not be very famous, but have the potential to do well and fit into the team's plan. Their strategy is about being smart and patient. They look for hidden talents that others might miss and build their team bit by bit. This approach helps them form a strong team that might not be in the news now, but is built to win in the future. By thinking about the big picture, these teams try to outsmart others who might be louder or spend more. It's a quiet way to build a team, but it could lead to good results as time goes on. The Vikings free agency power play. The Vikings made strategic moves in the NFL free agency, demonstrating a masterclass in NFL strategy where each choice could be a game changer. They acquired Sam Darnold, likely in hopes that he would be the secret ingredient to their success. Additionally, they added Aaron Jones to their roster, bringing a dynamic running back who can maneuver with the speed and agility of a race car. These deliberate acquisitions show the Vikings' intent to strategically enhance their team, betting on potential rather than only established names. In the high-stakes environment of NFL free agency, the Vikings' approach exemplifies that sometimes the most insightful moves are not the most obvious ones. In this wild NFL open season, teams are making bold moves and reshaping their futures. From the Vikings' strategic plays to the Ravens' surprising additions and the Buccaneers' winning magic. Remember to hit like and subscribe for more updates and insights on these game-changing strategies.